Hey everybody, it's Shakira. Welcome back to my channel here on YouTube. This is Glow Beauty Wellness and I am your favorite health, wellness, fitness, and beauty YouTuber. And today we are here to talk about the health of Black women, the state of affairs, because YouTube has changed quite a bit since I first started posting videos. It was really more of a safe space where people could post videos and try to help people by way of whatever their channel niche was. Now, I have to say that it is taking a turn for the worse. It's taking a turn for the worse. And when I started my channel, I started it to help women. I was just getting started with my studies to become a group fitness instructor, and then I did Pilates and I did yoga. I have a bar certification. I started teaching in person. I have taught cycle, yoga, strength, cardio, just all types of classes, and I absolutely love teaching women how to work out regularly, because I used to be a woman that would yo-yo diet, that did not want to work out because I did not want to sweat my hair out, and just really did the yo-yo dieting thing for many years. And as you know, it does not work. And it is a very emotionally draining process. And so for that reason, I decided to, well, not only that reason, I was able, or have been able, to maintain my weight for 11 years at this point. And I am 36 years old. And when I started online, the fitness and wellness industry was very whitewashed. No shade to my Caucasian sisters. But we all know that it is very white, especially the yoga space. Even like traditional yoga practitioners or teachers aren't as popular as the Caucasian persuasion, okay? And I say no shade because according to Ancestry.com, I am 30% European. But the issue is that a lot of Black women do not have anybody to connect to or feel like, okay, you know, this is the lifestyle that I can follow. This is an influencer or whatever I can follow. And the thing about the influencers, I guess I'm considered an influencer, but I have from the very beginning kept it 100% with you guys in terms of the things that I've had done, which is only my boobs and injectables. I've never had anything done to my body, but as a lot of us know, and I hope people know at this point, influencers lie, and it's so frustrating for somebody like me that's transparent, that has been able to maintain my weight relatively, you know, give or take a few pounds. And really, it's not even about the weight. It's about the lifestyle and feeling good in my body, because there is a number that I feel comfortable at, that I feel I look my best at, and I'm 5 pounds away. And that's still a thing that I deal with in my mind. I know all women, we typically do that. And I know some women have gone to the body positivity, fat acceptance part of things, but we're going to bring it back and we're going to stay focused. And I'm going to try to do this quickly because I'm babysitting the family dogs, and my brother Rhett, who is our family dog, is wanting to eat, and he can be very demanding, and you might hear him crying in the background. So circling back to what we're talking about here. This space has changed so much on YouTube to where I feel like a lot of women are, instead of focusing on their health, are more focused on getting a high value man and being a high value woman and all this other BS to attract somebody else. And the thing is when if you go and look at the statistics on that one website, I don't want to say certain things because I don't want to get in trouble, but back in the 5 years ago, I made a video, and I will link these videos that I made regarding Black women and our health. We were down bad then, and we down bad even worse now. Translation for anybody that does not speak Ebonics, that basically means that our health is still declining. We're not getting healthier, we are getting fatter. And as a community, Blacks, whites, everybody together, everybody, you know, it's not getting better. And so why is that dangerous? Obviously, we just went through a panoramic, and a lot of they have admitted that the heavier you are, the more at risk you are for not only contracting it, because I did have it, which I will do an updated video, but for finding yourself in the ground. And that's the other family dog sleeping and snoring. Why is this important? Okay, I've made videos about this, many videos about how typically, ladies, when we get in relationships, what do? Now, this is not me, but it has happened to me where I let my routine of fitness, and I was just like living my best life, drinking champagne and wine every day, eating lobster, and just really doing the most, going to these 5-star restaurants. And then I found myself 2 years ago, I had gained a considerable amount of weight. Whereas a lot of people were like, oh, it's fine, you look good, girl. But like literally, like I started to look like the ladies that get BBLs and then they gain the weight back and it goes to the arms. No shade. But when we get in relationships, we start to let ourselves go sometimes. And a lot of times you will see women that do things so that they can attract a guy. And I caution this all the time, because if you do something for somebody else, you are likely to let yourself go. You're not going to continue the habit. One false move, one argument, one whatever, and you are eating a pint of ice cream because your high value man dumped you or is not treating you right or something like that. So it is very important that we focus on our health for ourselves, okay? Ourselves. It's very important that we focus on our health for ourselves, because all you got is you. Like, if your relationship fails, when our kids go off to school, whatever, or go off to live their own lives, all we have is us, and we have to be able to sit in our own skin and be happy about who we are, our weight, our health, so on and so forth. I'm holding this book because I just finished reading this. It's a really, really good book about neurogenesis, or creating new brain cells. It was once believed that, once thought by scientists, that after like around 30, our brain cells start dying, and then we just start losing our minds, and we can't, and it was once thought that we cannot regrow new healthy brain cells, and it is false. And that's all in this book. I'm going to do a separate video on that. So it's very important that we feel good in our own skin. It's very important that we focus on being the healthiest versions of ourselves, because when you do that, your confidence is through the roof. I've said this before, like, your confidence is on Kanye. Like, nobody can tell you anything. Nobody can tell me anything about myself, although I am very close to being perfect, as I am a Virgo. There are, things that I don't particularly like about myself that I'm working on. Like, I need to lose 5 more pounds. This is my personal goal, okay? This is what I want to do for me. But it doesn't matter whether I have a wig on, makeup on, if I'm a little overweight for myself. I love myself, period. And that is where we all need to get to. It doesn't have to, nobody has to tell me anything about myself in order for my self-esteem to be through the roof. The thing that happens when you work on yourself and you really focus on your health, your mental, physical, and spiritual health, ladies, is that you grow this confidence and build this self-esteem that makes you unfuckable with, okay? And this is very important, especially in this day and age when we have people that have huge channels that dog women out, especially black women. And I'm tired of it. But the thing is you all feed into it. Those of you that tune into shows like that. And it's not for entertainment. It's not funny. It's not something that you should be spending your valuable time doing. Moving on. The hair thing. Why are we still talking about this? Like, who cares who doesn't like your wig or your braids or your natural hair? Like, my hair is natural up underneath my wig, and I've done many videos on protective styles. My hair is like down my back at this point, but it's thin because I had the COVID hair loss. But I talked about that on another video. I'm gonna wear my wigs, and if Ray Ray don't like it, if Kevin don't like it, if whoever these people are online talking about wigs and weaves. The thing is like, other races of women wear wigs and weaves too. They wear clip-ins, tape-ins, all types of stuff. So the thing that people, when you give your energy to channels and people that think like that, you are doing yourself a disservice. So get yourself a wig, okay? And you're doing yourself a disservice when you don't work out. at the end, oh my God. It's such a laughable topic because it literally other races wear hair extensions, and again, you should be trying to take care of yourself for you. I am absolutely not walking around with an afro, and my hair is great. Like my natural hair, I do not color. I forgot to mention this in a video, but we really cannot win for losing. On one hand, they want us, these people that have unreasonable mindsets want us to be a certain size, but don't want us to wear wigs and weaves and protective styles that help making our natural hair manageable and allows us to grow our natural hair. If I didn't have the hair loss connected to the COVID infection I had, my hair would be thicker than it is now. It has always been thicker than it is now. But you know, I've said this before, men just need to stay out of women's business. And when I say women's business, I mean what we choose to do to our hair and for our hair so that we can maintain our fitness schedule and our fitness routine. Mind your business. I do not relax. Nobody's walking around with an afro. I don't want to get sister locks. This works for me. So whoever is in my life or is going to come into my life has to be able to accept that. And that's called having standards and boundaries for yourself. Here's a boundary. You never do anything for somebody else. Like, I'm not going to wear a wig because my man doesn't like it. Does your man like you big? I made a video about this too. There are some men, and I have experienced this firsthand. I made a video about this. I think I did a live about a client of mine that her husband did not want her to continue with a diet program or weight loss program because of the cost. And it was just BS, because everybody knows when we lose weight, when we are feeling good and we like, that's me. We look in the mirror and we're confident. We just walk different. Insecure partners will try to tear you down. This goes for you trying to get better education, trying to grow your business, whatever, anything that boosts your confidence, your self-esteem, and an insecure partner sees that, they're going to try to tear you down. So my message here today, Black and brown women and women all around the world, but especially Black and brown women, as we are the most overweight, the most unhealthy, still number one, I believe, dying of heart disease. You need to focus on yourself and stop worrying about trying to get a high value, low value man. What makes you high value is your health, number one. And that goes for mental, physical, and spiritual. And that is what you should focus on, period. Improving yourself. And not worrying about what other people say. Figuring out what makes you feel your best. What weight makes you feel your best. What body type do you want to have? Those are all the things that matter, and those are the things that make us most attractive as women, is when we are extremely confident in ourselves and nobody can, shake our self-esteem or confidence or move our minds or manipulate our minds into thinking and doing the things that they want us to do, that often lead to poor health on all planes. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video. I hope that it makes sense. I'm going to link other videos that are relevant to this video in the description. Put yourself first. Make sure you're taking care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I will see you in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with somebody that needs to hear this message. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.